let's get right into it, shall we? All right. So, the primary goal today is to take as long making progress as possible. And by that I mean do everything but make progress. Go all the way out of the way. Everywhere. And in service of that, I did briefly hop on the game earlier. And explored backways down the places you were initially chased by the ghost. Oh, there it is. I didn't really find much, but I did find some cute little spooks, and I should rephrase that. Some fun minor scary moments, and a couple of minor items. Nothing like an Emma or I want to say an Omu race, but that's definitely not the word. Onamashi. What are they called again? Omamori. You know, the Omu races. I want the Omu race Omamori. That's what I want. So... Oh, we saw the X go away. So I believe... Shu is... Yeah, Shu is somewhere over this way. So... If we do go that way, we should go around such that we also hopefully visit the shrine, I think. Oh, and we're also keeping a close eye out for Jizo statues. And UFO paraphernalia. Why are you going away from me? Oh, come on. I'm really getting owned here. I also put on the Omamori that reduces the weapon durability damage when using light attacks. Does that seem convenient? I wonder what the deal is with that. Oh, hey, speaking of UFO paraphernalia. Chu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Force game. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much that I couldn't stop crying for days. Now, if I recall correctly, I already screwed up the UFO ending. Because you need to find them in the right order. And that was number 3. So I think it's over for UFO. Oh, hello. I've been there have been some certified ragdoll moments going on in this New Game Plus playthrough. Is it really it? Just some divine water? It feels like I must have missed something else. This is a not easy. Well, it's a little bit out of the way. Pretty out of the way, actually. Lots of detail, and all there was divine water. Okay. Yeah, that was where I got the Persig. Oh, hey. Creepy scarecrow. There is. Do I have the clam on? I do. Pretty sure let's put the other. Yeah.
これが壊れたらどうする?
Oh, it's fine. Ish. Somewhat. Is it not here? Oh, I was on the other side of there. Okay. I didn't come here? Oh, I did. I just didn't realize I didn't go this way. I think she does know I'm here, yeah.
くそ.
Well, maybe not. Plausibly, she was just gonna patrol through here. Oh, huh. Oh, it's because the bat's broken. Huh. Like,
これで戦える.
now I can fight back? Wait. Did I never pick up a steel pipe? That can't be right. Yeah, the minor scares that I was talking about earlier, kind of stuff like this. Just stuff falling apart or breaking around you. Which could be a pretty interesting note, considering how main ending goes. Because there's like the police report was saying, like, a woman in her early 20s, and this is not a woman in her early 20s, this is late high school. Ooh, research journal photo too. Oh, for the Jesus. Shoot, what is this? Regarding the legend of the sacred sword. In the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment, and massacred the others one after another. Okay. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword. Huh, okay. Became known as the Sacred Sword. Any new and exciting differences? We've just been going around trying to look for side stuff away from progress. Don't want to do anything but make progress. So I'm or not literally that, but like make sure we see everything else first, because that's where all the secrets are. And we just got this letter beneath another picture for a Jizo statue. And we got this tidbit. Someone in the Muromachi period found the legendary sword. The youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. And after that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword, and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Which had me doing a big think about one of the endings being cleansing this, getting the Sacred Sword or not at all, as well as some other item, the Agura no something, I think. So I there's no difference between finding the sword and cleansing it, and not finding it at all, but also finding this other thing. And then there's another story or ending where you don't cleanse it and you don't find the other thing, and that's how you get that ending, which I thought was really interesting. Anyway, was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jizo statues myself. I was able to get in contact with the resident who knows the location of an old Jizo statue. This may be our first clue that will lead me to the sword. Okay. Sure, here of Ojizo-san. Well, I mean, I don't know how you can see Ojizo-san in this. I feel like this is near one of the construction areas. Sure. I was just in some construction and I didn't see a Jizo. And I was also I was also noting the ending where we see both child Hinako and wedding monster Hinako screaming rabidly amongst the whirling red police lights, and how the police report was referring to her as a young 20-year-old woman, 20s, early 20s. Whereas we are not that. We are evidently a high school girl. But this appears to be a case of arrested development, with her, a half of her desperately not, like, this childish side, I guess, that just wants to hang out with Shu and not have things be weird, and stay young with her friends, and then there's the side that is getting married, is in her 20s, and wants to just drop all that and try and be this proper woman according to society's expectations. Junko. I mean, that could be Junko. I was taking that along the story, the set part of the story that was about I was talking about did I miss a Jizo statue? There being two Hinakos. One, when we got back to the Shimizu residence, there was a lot of notes and references to there being two Hinakos, and there was that scene where one of the Hinakos is like, "Oh, you're finally admitting I'm here, huh? I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. We have to fight each other, and you're just avoiding it." And then it just kind of ends partway through. I saw one of these pumps in the picture, and so that, but I'm not sure where that picture is. I commented earlier that it was odd that this had nothing going on. So I was kind of thinking along the lines of big Steffi. Perhaps Hinako is seeing herself and her friends all as being in high school still, but they're all in their early 20s. In fact. But I don't actually know that. I don't even know if the game will ever. That's the kind of thing the game would ever confirm. But Yeah, I'm really curious how things progress. Okay, do I have something to try? Chocolate. Eat the pills that I actually. I'll leave everything else. Oh. Sickle. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and something that you did miss. I noted that I swapped to the Omamori that reduces weapon damage from light attacks. Uh-oh.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
Not a new cutscene.
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総合行していたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
Must have been a pain to
残
animate.
念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Anyway, I picked up I put on the Omamori that reduces durability damage on light attacks because that seemed nice. Hey, an Emma. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country, and defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ebisugawa, I haven't messed it up that bad in a while. It's one such sanctuary. Few venture close to this land for the poisonous. This before? Water drains poison. Turned to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not of a hint. It's the wrong not, if they wanted to write it that way, of its legacy remains today. Just goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness. Emma. So we have 3 Emmas now. And I'm just saving up that faith. I'm gonna save again. Because I don't think we've made irreversible progress. I want it to go this way. Because the shrine's gonna be up this. This is the doctor's house? Hello, ma'am.
先生、いますか？
Lock's broken, it won't open. Well, if the lock's broken, just, you know, it's a fire hazard. You just gotta break down the door in that case. Oh, the wind sounds like sirens. But we're not in the dark world, so it doesn't quite match up. Did we do the scary purpose yet? We are avoiding going that way for a while. We're trying to make sure we don't miss other hidden things. Normal. One has no face. Mask is off. Old medical record. Fujitori Kotoyuki, age 9. Kotoyuki is the boy who is my hypothetical fox mask. The patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Hi, Robbie. This is a scary game. I realized after letting you know that I'm streaming that this is a scary game. So yeah, you might maybe it'll be too much for you to stick around for, but it's a good one. Hey, you're not playing it. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. Questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Kodayuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. Oh, you got a nightfall, so have I.
先生ですか？
I am a high school girl, yeah. There is a lot of blood. It assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox was a sort of curse. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Inari faith in Ebisugaoka, it's more nuanced than that. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of a hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and giving premonitions of an coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. I hope it wasn't you. Fox is not a particularly good person in this game. Pictures. Well, you are. Local doctor. There are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith being possessed by the fox. These tales have no quantitative scientific basis. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refuting tradition and local beliefs. Did I tell them about the stream just to compare them to an evil fox? No. Actually, I didn't. I promise. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes himself sick due to the fox's possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that for the best results, patients should be told to offer their sincere prayers to Oinari-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Speaking of building rapport, I feel like I'm being slandered in the chat. I don't know what to say, except that I am sorry. And how do you feel about eyes? It's... You know, I think you are all friends of mine who I have abandoned in Peak at one point or another. As it happens. Not with intent, but just shit. I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm gonna play Silent Hill. Okay, drawer key. We'll open the drawer up here. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Shoot. I'm gonna come back because I do want to sacrifice that. I gave. So let the record show I did give the head pats. Okay, for the VOD watchers, I'm being slandered. I did give head pats to Aravi during her previous stream today. The button was clicked. I gave you 3 times as much as any other person in the stream. Damn it. Okay. I really need to go to the save point. Omedetou gozaimasu, peanuts. Whoop. I got lucky. Oh, this one's also... You know what? The one stabbing the door was also missing its face ahead of time. I don't know if the mic was picking it up, but I did applaud you when you were being congratulated. See, if you're not scared, you should play this. You should definitely play Silent Hill F. Sincere recommendation. Can't go out, even from the inside. Okay, this away is Shu. I do not want to go there. Good. Maybe? Hang on. This feels familiar. What is the button? I swear, I just see the water pump, and that's all that I've got. Okay, there's also concrete bags in the picture, and there are definitely, well, not really any of those here. Yes, they're concrete bags. They could be flour bags or rice. Pots. Oh, right, I was gonna sacrifice stuff and get the birds in the doctor's house. You didn't see me. That's right. Oh. Uh-oh. Isn't there... I could have sworn... Oh. Over this way. I suppose that's fair. Watching is different from playing. Gashi. You know what? I can get rid of the RRA. Arguably, I should get rid of the Yukon. I'll get rid of a Kudzu. Not both Kudzu. Now I can get some birds. Yeah, people call me S9. Nice shortening of Saturnine. Oop. Red capsules. Where was the other bird? I think it was... Wait, was it right here? Nope, downstairs. I don't remember where it was. It's like that parrot. Whoa, I really messed up the animation there. No comment. No. Wait, oh, it was right here the whole time. Okay. Dumb. Alright. Out the window. Well, only one person calls me Mero Papa. Those are pills. I once said while streaming Dark Souls 3, while fighting skeletons and destroying them, I think it was Dark Souls 3, not Dark Souls 1. It might have been Dark Souls 1. Where I made a dumb comment offhand. I just said, they call me Bone Daddy Saturnine. And at some point, Peanut said Mero Papa. And it was all over. Alright. Excellent. So I can put the new Omamori. Let's see. Tempted to go with the crow. The mantis. Oh, we already have the mantis. Crow. Might go back to clam. Let's do clam while we're in weapon durability land. I do not think that is the case. I think you're misunderstanding the tone of the joke. Big ol' sacks of concrete or rice. Okay. Water pumps like that. Like that? Exactly like that? Wait a minute. I think this should be safe. Yes. This has got to be it. This is it. Probably from hype trains on your channel or something. I don't actually know. You just wind up with emotes on Twitch. The way it is. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, it just told me. Sakako's family shrine. Okay. Sweet, sweet. I was going there anyway.
先にある昨今とこの神社よく行ったな。
Oh, also, Hinako, when she's eulogizing Sakuko, she's like, oh, you never wanted this life. You just wanted to live a life where you ran your own candy store and all that. But you know, from all of the notes we found, that Sakuko actually really loves being a shrine maiden and supporting the shrine, and it's her parents who hated and resented working at the shrine, but Sakuko loved it. And then Hinako also shuts the light off on her body. So like, oh. Speaking of, so Hinako evidently doesn't know her friend Sakuko at all. That was a neat little subtle thing. Little shadow play. An antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so this is no longer useful. Hey, antique cone. Alright. How much does the Araria stack? Not like that. I don't remember how to see this. Oh, maybe it infinitely stacks because it doesn't even list an amount. Oh, it's just one? Oh, I thought I had more. Okay. Sakuko also calls her trader all the time. Yeah, that's accurate. But we're not really sure. Well, actually, oh hey, it's Shu.
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
ごめん、ぼんやりしてた。
ここサクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
I don't think Shu's real. I don't think Shu is there. And if Shu's not there, I don't know that Rinko is there either. Shu is Maria. Shu is Maria. Shu is Maria. I'm all in. All in. Okay, let's see. Where else can we go without progressing? Oh, wait, Jizo statue. Yay. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. That should do. Hell yeah. Alright, did I go all the way down this road? Didn't. That actually is kind of progress. Well, actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure the road should be blocked off here, now that I say that. So it should be okay. Alright, good night. Oop. I am shocked she didn't do a grab attack. Hello? Hello? Toolkit.
Nani?
Interesting. Frick capsules. Oh, you. I was gonna be pedantic about Shu versus Maria, but it was a pointless bit of pedantry. it was just gonna be, but Shu was a real person, at least to some degree, and I don't really think it matters that much. There's no way he's actually here now. It's probably the flower monster semi-boss that we fight over here, if I had to draw a conclusion. That's something. I'm so confident that that has got to be progress. Save because we got a Jizo. A Silent Hill Tulpa. You know what? I cannot deny that that is just literally exactly correct. That is precisely correct. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, is that everywhere I can go? I didn't see the cutoff over here. And I think we can find the place that is progression and then not be locked in on progression. If I remember right, there's a part where we opt in by jumping into the yard with the flower giant. I have the clam on, so even though she looked right at me, she didn't see me. It's okay. Turn the other way. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, that's... Obliterated. No, wait, I'm on easy mode, so I really don't need divine water that bad. And I definitely can't afford any of this. Right. Pills? It's pills. Every dead end has pills waiting for you. Okay, interesting that that's a save point right there at the dead end, because I don't recall going this way again. But my recollection is not bulletproof. Oh. This is where we got chased. The fog monster. Open this? Nope. Just a fence. I don't think I went here. Maybe I climbed over that during the chase? Toolkit. Do I need anything? Need tooling? Nope. Capsule. Head back and catch up with Shu. What an interesting, odd. I mean, not interesting, and it's an odd choice of "but thou must" line for this spot. Hey. Ah! Just let me make it easy. Nice and easy. Okay. Anywhere else I missed? I think that's everywhere. For now. Oh yeah, the illustration of the eye box. Because what is up with that? We still don't know. It didn't come back up. I assumed it would come back up later on the first playthrough, and it never did. Oops, I'm trying first. That does mean we can afford sanity? Sure. Why not? Oops. Wait, we don't have to get into a fight. I'm really enjoying sneaking past this particular doll like it's a guard in an MGS2 VR mission. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay. Into the fields we go. Okay. Does she actually know I'm here, or did I just activate a trigger? She actually knows. I don't think this is progress. Yeah, this is progress over here. I feel like there should have been something for me to get here. All right. Oop. Oh, nope. Not happening. How many first aid kits do I have? Holy cow. I must have 3. At least. Mm-hmm. No, no thank you. think I had to fight her. Nothing. Get that. Wait, does she not know I'm here? Oh, the clam is so strong. Big Steffi. Yeah, running is a big deal. Oh, I thought there was another second I had. Wait, she didn't see me. Wait, maybe? It was a 9-dimensional chess dodge. Okay. Oh. Space Invasion #1. Now in brilliant color, the Great Space Invasion! Experience terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens! I didn't say anything. We already looked over there. This is progress. Yeah. Okay. Let's check along the road. Nothing. Off. Yeah, that wind occasionally, it sounds a lot like a siren. Ooh, another radio? Nope, not a real radio. Good combo. Not for me. Back for that. Down that. Yep. Oh god. I got that this way before? I don't remember this bit. All the hay. Huh. I don't remember this place at all. Oh wait, okay. This is where we jump in and opt into the boss fight. Okay. I thought there was a save point. I want to sacrifice some stuff. Save. Do that though. Not that way either. There's something here. Didn't check this side of the block, did I? Fight. To keep my durability. Yeah, just on this road. And shrine. One of my yokons. Both of my chocolates. Past that, I have an excess of bandages, 2 first aid kits, and a max stack tool. Say no to drugs. That's still the fastest way. Wait, did I? No, I didn't take it.
気持ち悪い。
ひなこか。この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回って
Oh, there he is.
こっちに来い。
わかった。
Oh, you can get back out. I fully expected that to be a one-way trip. Oh, geez, first aid. Nope, nope, nope. Be gone, Satan. Pipe. Sure, that's fine. Another toolkit. Can I just use that? I'm just gonna use that. Right. I have a lot of bandages. Okay. Alright. Enter the boss fight. Come over this way, sir. That wasn't as much space as I hoped I would get. Maybe? be able to get to, but... Oh,
よし
oh wow, he's still coming.
Hinako! 蔵の窓だ急げ大丈夫か
なんとかな
よかった純子さんに頼まれたんだ何があってもお前を守れってな
お姉ちゃんが
ずいぶん前の話ささあ行こうぜ
行こう
Nope. Okay. Now I think we're locked out of a couple of things. Go back? Not for a while, at least. Unless the barriers have fallen. Inari sushi. Shoot. Let's get one of them. Wait. Yeah, let's get rid of one of the first steak heads actually. Cause I can sacrifice Ramune. Actually, I could have just not done that and then come back here because there's a save point. Here. Yeah, okay. Right. I think this was the first Emma in the first playthrough. It's right here. I'm sure. Do a couple of ramen. I thought I picked up that Yokon. Maybe I forgot. And I can't sacrifice it. What am I at? 607. Okay. Alright. I didn't save. I don't need another bandage. I'll have 7 bandages. What am I gonna do with 7 bandages? Guess I could eat one. Here. Just because it'll go to waste if I don't anyway. Honestly, I should get rid of the kudzu tea too. Yeah. Then I can try no more. That's kind of nice. It's not usually vital to have any reduction in sanity drain.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな
懐かしいねここ幼い頃この辺りで迷って ワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。
You're very nostalgic for high
辛
schoolers
くな
too.
ったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう相棒。
よし行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
He's already gone. I mean, the fog is thick.
相棒
We're gonna play devil's advocate. Oh, we're already like way out there. I'm pretty sure I was right about to run into the disappear. Some pills. Okay. Okay. Smile. Smile. Not you. You don't even have a mask. Nor do you. So this set of puzzles, who is it that is supposed to be speaking? I'm imagining Rinko, because we're on their way to Rinko right now. Article, child drowns in waterway. On the evening of the 7th, a 5-year-old girl fell into the waterway of a rice field and subsequently drowned to death. Authorities believe she accidentally fell in while playing. I'm thinking it's Rinko. Because the excessive jealousy and like... Yeah, just jealousy, I guess. Just seems much more like a Rinko thing. I mean, it could be Hinako if she's projecting. But I tend to lean towards... Did I miss it? Rinko. There we go.
またかかし
What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. Stabbed in the back. To the children of Ebisugaoka. Good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain because water levels will rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs and ponds because they're dangerous too. I swear this is further away. Like I feel like I'm going in completely the wrong direction. Yeah, like that. Like that. What is going on? Wasn't this it? Oh, here we go. What? What is going on? Did I get that lost? Yeah. How did I do that?
どうしてまたここに
Okay, I'm going in that direction, right? You can reset if you want to know how. What? I was like, wait a minute. Oh man. I'm curious what you mean by reset. I know that getting lost resets me. I just didn't want to get lost. That's another real one. Here we go. Okay. Jeez. Can you even imagine how I feel? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. One who's not getting looked at. This one? Child drowns in waterway. Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovered her floating face down in the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single prevention measure has yet to be put in place. I'll pick it up, but I'm not happy about it. I used to love bandages, but now I have too many. You've always been such an eyesore. Alright, this one? Looking down? As I recall? No! Oop. Thought I was gonna get perfect. Alright, always been such an eyesore. And it's not this one. I remember this one made no sense at all to me, and it still doesn't. Yeah, that's right, okay. You agree this is probably Rinko and some Cassidy, but I can't figure out her whole thing, especially the later comments about him. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, I'm sure we'll get more information on Rinko. Because it's kind of still a big mystery, like, why? And, like, even the Dark World Rinko, Dark Shrine Rinko, who's suspended above lava, doesn't, like, ever even try to, like, beg for help or offer anything that would be sympathetic. It's just still, I hate you so much, Hinako. You're the source of every single one of my problems. And after the events of the ending, I don't know how much I can take that at face value. I don't know how much this is just completely constructed by Hinako's perception. When children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas they are not familiar with. They're not familiar with, then falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. Come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. Alright. Don't get lost. I have so many questions in general. Oh, those are both bad guys. many questions in general about the friend group as a whole. There's another one? I don't remember there being this many parts. Can you even imagine how I feel? You hurt me and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? What was the hint again? You hurt me and even hurt him too. Staring at the disgusting face of yours. So, not a knife in a bag. This one has a knife in it. Wait. Hurt him by accepting the marriage. Maybe? Maybe? You can't tell... Is this the him? Yeah, this is the him. Okay. So this is how I feel. So she's the one who did the hurting, and this is the one speaking. This evening, the lifeless body of Shimizu Hinako was found in a crop field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It is suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell into the waterway. The name of the actual child who tragically died has been replaced with cut-out letters of my name. What a disgusting prank. I mean, this matches the petty things that Rinko is apparently doing. But why? What is the meaning of it all?
Oi! Hinako!
あれ
Whoa. I just got an achievement for getting here without making a single mistake, and we all know that I did. Stolen Valor.
シュウが待ってる。行かなきゃ。
Are you,
Oi!
but what if?
Rinko!
Oh no. Hurt him by I think hurt him by accepting the marriage. I think that is extremely plausible. That makes perfect sense to me.
Hinako!
リンコは
That's not what she said. She said Rinko.
リンコ俺だシュウだいるなら返事してくれ
Yeah, that first scene with Shu. It feels like the most characterization of Shu that we ever get.
ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。
That's possible. That's possible because that after that everything gets crazy. Hey, the doll.
がどうして？
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ町を出た方がいい
町を出るってお父さんやお母さんはみんなは助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ
でも町を出るって言ってもあれじゃ無理だよ
無理ってどういう意味だ？
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
I mean, we did actually encounter some weirdness, New Game Plus weirdness, prior to making it to Shu.
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか？
あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
They're walking with their shoes on
台
inside,
所どこだっけ？
on the tatami. You're in Rinka. Oh, there's the flowers on the stairs. Yeah, that Rinko's mocap, super good. I don't believe the flowers were there before. I think it was completely clear in the house. Maybe I'm wrong.
私一体
Bye, Fox Mask.
いた。もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
That's a new line too. You didn't comment on that before. This one out. Isn't there? Who doesn't love flowers? Always indicative and symbolic of good things. See a flower. No exceptions. Oh, he's holding the key in this. Hmm. It feels strange that that's it. I can't focus. Can I focus? Yeah. No focusing with the lantern. Not allowed. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, the red spider lilies are always excellent. High sign of high quality times ahead. Oh, couldn't come in here before. Presumably because we have the pen. Perspective on hierogamy. It is a core tenet of Shintoism that each land throughout all Japan is protected by its own deities. From this, people pray to the gods so that they and their lands might be blessed. In turn, their belief strengthens the gods and gives them the ability to better protect the land in a beneficial cycle of reciprocation. Thus, the bond between humans and gods is vital to the prosperity of both. The underlying strength of this bond can indeed be explained through mortal blood, and the reason for the gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their land home becomes evident. For the gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their land home. What? Oh, okay, I see, I see. Becomes evident. Perhaps it is through the addition of their blood that the bond between mortal and god is strengthened. And if this is true, then I should think that frequently upholding such forms of unification would be best for all involved. However, in practice, marital bonds between mortal and deity are vanishingly rare. It is a mystery why this is so, or perhaps I find the greater mystery to be why was I chosen. Here's the mask and the wonderful knives. And that's a whole arm. And it's a shelf full of them. Wonder why they have these arms. Where did they get these arms from? Brighter drawstring bag. I love more inventory. Love it every time. Ooh, another note. Mandate of the clan. Drain from the sacrifice her blood, sparing not a drop, and add unto it wine that has been distilled 8 times over. Spare her body of its earthly viscera, and fill it instead with rice that has been mixed with the master's saliva before sealing it shut with needle and thread. In the dark shall the vessel rest undisturbed until the redolent odor of wine rises from her skin. Adorn her in fine garments befitting a bride, then set her afloat on a raft of straw so her blood wine may seep into the water's surface. Do this, and into the depths she shall sink, quelling the wrath that waits below. Is this connected to the fox arm? Yeah. The fox arm scene, every scene during the fox ritual, she gets her arm, she chops off her own arm. Her face gets carved off to put the mask on it. And then she gets branded. So presumably these are the arms of the kids that are being spirited away on a fox's wedding. Like Hinako. Oh, speaking of, you know what it was doing in the intro? It was raining without a cloud in the sky. Let's see. The door is locked. Need the key. We're looking for the key. I don't think we were here. We weren't. This stage. So I'm not quite sure what she means by that. Hey, Abraage. Did I miss something right here? No, just a reflection. Yes, sir. Where there's a save point here. Just haven't run into it. But I want to sacrifice. I could just pick it up. Okay. The missing object part. But still did. Storage room key. Oh, that's for the room we passed. I just recently noticed.
あれは何？
Hey, the shrine I was hoping for. Yeah. Good moment to take a quick break. Sacrifice your various dried animal parts to your local deity of the land. Get a drink. Stretch. All of the above. And I will be right back. I'm back. Hopefully, those watching will be back here soon too. Selves. All right. We'll see how I feel about these later. I mean, I still have another Emma, and I'm sure to get more. Ooh, big stretch. For you. I'm sure we're gonna get more soon, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of feeling like I might want to be spending my faith on more Omamori, because they started pretty basic, and I wasn't interested in them, but some of the more recent ones have been have had pretty interesting effects. Oh, I don't have this yet. And I'm wondering if they get even more interesting. Oh, I have the climb on. I probably don't need the climb. Here, let's see. That won't do anything. So here's the thing. This says greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. And this one, it deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability, which is effective only for weapons with durability. But this doesn't specify. And that makes me wonder whether the Bear Omamori is going to work no matter what in the Dark World. I think that would be pretty nice. Bro. Oh, this is what I mean. So you got the bear, which just increase the full text of the effect is greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. And this one has the text deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability, effective only for weapons with durability. So this one has the caveat that it only works if you have high durability. I mean, you make a good point. If it doesn't have durability, how can it have low durability? So maybe the clarification isn't necessary here, but having the clarification in one place and not the other for a similar effect. Yeah, I guess. I just wanted a reason to have a super powerful infinite buff while in the Dark World. But also, that would be rules lawyering in a game with no one to rules lawyer to. So much. Why am I getting so... You didn't steal my fun, because, frankly, you're 100% correct. I knew you were correct the whole time, but I just wanted it not to be. I wanted to have found a loophole. That's all. I wanted to twin cast Find Steed. That's what I wanted to do. Even though I still think you should be able to twin cast Find. Hey, doll. Hello. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. I have mixed feelings about doll, which is surprising. Isn't I supposed to find an item in here? Crawford, Jeremy Crawford consulted for Silent Hill F. Oh, nice. I see. Okay, all right. I was too credulous. I haven't gotten. Okay, I didn't. Did I? I've been everywhere. Right? Oh, okay, all right. I saw that on the map and I was like, I don't remember this. You got me. Who could this be? It was pointed out in another chat that this depiction Matches the description of the missing girl on the message board in town. And she had a note behind her. Note saying, don't trust him. I would like not to. So this is not a doll note. The doll's always present when there's a note. Let's see. Leave, yeah. Similar handwriting. I mean, it's always scratched into something, is the thing, right? And actually, you know what? This is written. So this is written, and every time the doll's talking to us, it's like scratched into wood. So actually, I'm more convinced that it is not the doll saying that in that case. Oh, I don't have the fox. Okay, where was the doll? She was back here? Yeah, if we went, oop. Why is the warning for this, for these things always likely ban evader? There's so many other suspicious things about these users besides the possibility that they're evading bans. Okay, over here is the doll. Oh, the doll's gone. But yeah, look, it's scratched into the doll's gone. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. The western room is presumably this one, where we found the Inari-sama statue that we're going to put here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think of that. I feel like we have received a warning from a previous victim of the fox. And also we were getting warned by the doll, which seems to have some sort of influence on other bad things that are happening to us. But from the perspective of avoid marriage at all costs, which resulted in our thing that occurred. Oh, I screwed up the UI. Do I have the setting flipped for that? If you have that status, you can make it so that's true. I'll have to look into that. I think I have to. I would have to dive into the mod settings to. Oh, the message only went to us. Neat. Who needs a naginata? I have a knife. The fire's gone out. I'm actually kind of sad that we eventually lose the naginata. The fox arm's really cool. I love that we have a devil trigger. Many alternative theories exist about the origin of the name Inadama. One such theory suggests that a man commissioned the blade, then gifted it to Oina, who was to be his Zuma, meaning wife, upon their wedding. Another theory states that due to Inazuma also meaning bountiful harvest, the name was meant to represent the family's wish for continued prosperity for generations to come.
これ 大事なものだと思うけど。すいません、お借りします。
So we've got a blade. Hang on. That is material. Backwards. Better paper. So this would imply that it could be a gift from Fox, or it could be from one of the missing girls. A wish for prosperity. Maybe there's a route where we don't get foxed. Pick up very much in that bit. Very thorough in other places. Never trust Fox. Yeah. Pretty much. Family's wish for prosperity sounds like debt forgiveness for wedding. Oh! So it's a dowry gift. And it's, cause the Shimizu family is indicated to be important in a couple of places. So it's, you know, hypothetically plausible that we have treasures available for the dowry. Yeah.
やっと着いた。
But Hinako doesn't recognize it as something familiar to her.
ひなこ、こっちだよ。
サクコ。
Which might not mean anything. You don't necessarily know everything about your family. Oh, wait a minute. Is it too late? This doesn't do anything for me right now. Speaking of rules lawyering, benefit. Certainly don't get a benefit from it. Wish I could have like a set for the different Hinakos. I really don't like being in near-death states if I can avoid it, and it's not very likely at this difficulty. I mean, I could go back to my old Stand by the Clam. But the owl, because I actually do focus, and but it's not usually the charge up that I care about. Usually. Oh, Fierce Wonder, yeah. Yep. Pop up for Waka starting Uwa after that. Okay. Something drops down on me right here. Doesn't it? Later in the game, you can see them before they drop down on you. So I'll trust. This time? And like at this time, Hinako still
そこ。
apparently
こんなところに。
wants to save Sakuko or do something to help Sakuko. She's not all aboard the sacrifice all your friends and loved ones and things you love to me. Succumb to us, spirit and flesh. Listen. The Crimson Spring gush from the within is the
え、これうちのこと？
Speaking of Shimizu family being important. Not enough. The honorable blood. Fill it up. Make it full. Otherwise... Similarly, this is about the draining of the blood of the sacrifice from that other room we found, I think. Possibly.
サクコ？サクコなの？どこ？
Oops. Yeah, the Sakugo boss design's really good. Carcass? Love it. I also really like the Rinko boss. There was definitely an enemy on the first playthrough. I read capsules. Oh, thank you. Can you look at dried carcass in the inventory? I sure can. Oops, don't do that. Don't. I promise I can. Dried carcass, check. It is, in fact, a bird. Does that match the note we saw? About preparation. Oh, no, like the body... the body of their sacrifice in that note was filled with, sake. Hello. Whoop. Whoop. That's a lot of running. A lot of the enemies are fully ragdolling instead of death animationing this time around. And I'm sure it's a coincidence just because of like where I'm killing them. But I really don't feel like I saw the ragdoll almost at all the first playthrough. I assume I went that way. Whoop. Doing much better than the first time around for a lot of reasons. Not the least because I'm on easy mode now, but not on the new easy mode, notably. Yokan. Okay, that's fine. I can just sacrifice. Don't actually have to drop anything. And that means I can draw no Momori. Unless I feel like I'm doing okay on stamina for now. But yeah, no Omamori. Better health restoring items and Omamoris. Ooh. I actually have a few of those on, as I recall. Restore health after counter. Restore health after defeating an enemy. I'm doing okay. Again, easy mode, so I'll leave it off for now.
Sakuko? そっちにいるの? Sakuko?
It's funny that we get this cutscene still, because we actually encountered this enemy already in the night, in the first visit to the Dark Realm, Dark Shrine. I don't have to deal with this. I would like not to. Huh. There used to be. Oh, and she draws a rabbit there for Sakuko. That's the stage she must mean, right in the middle. But as far as I saw, I didn't see a way to get there at any point. What does that mean? It's incredible, Sakuko, we can't. Time for your favorite boss. We'll keep it. I'm not in immediate danger of running out of space. Speaking of, though, lots of first aid kits. And bandages! How many do I have? Oh, hang on. Let me put those there. 3. And a Kudzuki. Man. Alright, let's save. Yeah, not very many slots. Okay, here we go.
Sakuko. Hinako. Sakuko? どうして？一体何なの？どうして戦わなくちゃいけないの？ここはね、ひなこが来る場所じゃない。
No, that's the counter. Interesting. Oop. Maybe. I kind of wonder if she would have been. I kind of wonder if she would have been refused because the religion she is of the great ancient tree, the 1,000-year-old tree. I can't remember what kind of tree it is. Which seem to be related or in opposition to the Inari-sama worship. Like, see, she's smashing clocks here. She's continuing to smash at Fox, but she obeys him. Like it's like Inari. I guess relevant to Inari overcoming the worship of the tree. I guess.
もう失せた。安心していい。
Yeah. Maybe? Maybe?
属性に生きる以上、汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。 この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Were his nails always black? I can't remember.
さあ、君も。
はい。
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
Oh.
ひらこ、おい、しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。あんた階段から
The
落ちたん
flowers are
だよ。
gone.
腕、どうした？
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。
それはよかった。
It's like Shu understands that Rinko's an asshole in this moment,
どうした？
but doesn't feel like he can do anything about it.
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし。行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私ひなこみたいに強くないんだから。
う。分かってる。俺から離れるな。
うん。
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
分かった。
私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
しんがりは引き受けた。
Hmm. 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 You know, this is all showing that there's still so much that we don't really have any firm or even somewhat firm answers on regarding what is going on, what is with these children. Slash adults, perhaps in their early 20s. I never found UFO Poster 2. And I never found another UFO broadcast after that first one. So many bandages. Probably won't need.
あのでかいやつどこ行った？
I also really don't want to miss a Jizo statue because I'm pretty sure those are vital for either of the two endings that I can do. Assuming that the UFO ending is now unavailable to me, which is an assumption.
ひなこ、こっちだ。大丈夫か、相棒。化け物につけられてないか。
問題ない。
シュウ君っていつまでひなこのこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
I do know what they say about assumptions. True. This Jizo still shows that I gave it the bottle, right? It does. Alright, let's see. Where can I go that I couldn't before? Couldn't go back into Rinko's house. Couldn't go further down the road. Think we've been everywhere in the fields. They're going to be at the doctor's house, where we probably won't have a chance to learn more about the eyes, but maybe we will. Maybe I should see how far I can get back into town since we've had a state change. In case things have changed there. It's alright. It could indicate that going back in there would be useful. If it'll let me. Let's see. I'm gonna go all the way up here, climb a ladder, climb through a window, all to find that there's nothing new. So, there's still a lady in here. Put on, sorry. Let's see. Since health is really not a problem for me right now, let's swap this for the, what was it? Spider. Hmm. Still there, eyeballs? Still there. Still no explanation. There's a lot of eyeball motifs going on that don't have a clear motivation yet. I'm trying to think if there was anything eyeball related before, and the closest I can think of is like Fox Mask's Weird Eyes, and when Hinako's face gets carved off, it's her upper face, which includes her eyelids.
Aibo, 妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってしゅうくんと話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。 だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
I wonder if this is supposed to be the drowned kid. Do they all have deer legs? I don't think I've noticed that. Or, like, the dog legs. The legs that do the backwards thing. Bonus joint. Or extreme foot, high ankle, I guess. Sorry. Need to just drop some bandages or something. Like a fox's? Perhaps indeed like a fox's. Why I didn't... I don't know why foxes aren't coming to mind for me. That's a little funny. But yeah, look at this. So like this would, I would assume, be emblematic of the drowned child in the rice paddies, and they've got, I guess, fox legs. Or any number of additional creatures that have a similar body plan. Alright, so progress. We're going to Shu's house. Where is Shu's house? All the way over this way. So presumably we're going... Can't go back up here. We are indeed cut off from certain UFO stuff. So it had to have been possible to find UFO poster 2 before going to the Dark World, and I just didn't. Completely missed it.
ちょうどいい。
Probably get rid of some of these care kits too, but I don't think they're taking up space like my bandages and first aid kits are. I was gonna say, I don't even have the clam, and she didn't notice me. I can tell there's just so much I'm missing, and I don't feel like I'm not being thorough. But it simply is the case. Oh, did she jump?
くそー。
I was trying to dodge. Of course she died so that I couldn't get a good look at her feet. Let's see. She really does take it extremely well. She screams. She clearly hates it. But then she just goes on swinging right after, which is extremely impressive. Sounding like an Obama camera operator. All too true. Oop, that's the beer poster. Presumably we go past Chizuruya to get to Shu's house, if I remember right. Big steppy. Nothing new, besides, you know, new blockers. But items aren't spawning in places that I searched over, that I can tell.
Aibo, こっちだ。
Oh, is this new? Don't remember this bit. Oh wait, no, they're hiding around the corner because there's monsters at Chizuruya. That's right. That's right. Waka, I have a feeling you would operate a camera better than the folks at Abema.
何あれ。やだ、気持ち悪い。
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴や、どうしてこんな。
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられる。よし、行こう。
Wasn't there a save point up this alley we just came from? Am I misremembering? I think I must be misremembered. Yeah, we could just whip out the fox arm and it'll be great. Oop. Nako just has to pull her devil trigger. And everything will be alright. What is this? Bandage. Oh my god, a bandage. I actually want to take these guys out. Oops. Whatever, I don't care. I have bandages to burn. Oh, not like that though. The next Shohei Ohtani right here. pick up the bandage. Because I'm supposed to have a ludicrous 9. Ah. I waited too late trying to get a perfect dodge. Take that. Let's swap to you guys are tough. No. No thank you. So they do revive. Okay. It's not just the one boss. That's super rude. But there might still be something back here. Oops. Whoa! Alright, try not to get his attention.
これもうじき壊れるな。
This is about to break. Ah, that could avoid getting his attention. Oh, they blocked off my save point. Oh, bastards. Oh, wait a minute. This is where Junko is at the end of the game. We come running down this alley, and Junko's in there, and that's where Hinako kills Hinako. Spoilers, if you're watching. Haven't caught up earlier. Is something? Nope. Didn't know. Wait, did something happen with Shohei Ohtani that I'm not aware of? Or is this about their recent World Series appearance? You say first. We're cheering for the Blue Jays? Oh, I see. Very sorry. Big steppy. Oh, come on. Out of curiosity. I thought I had the Omamori. Yeah. Okay. I guess this is just with the great reduction. Well, might as well. She rebuilt that bat, man. This is fair. I'm not truly a baseball person. Cannot claim full understanding. I feel feel I can see your decision making process here. This feels like a dangerous embankment to have right next to it. So something knocked it over. Trying to think if there was like a narrative reason for that to happen besides preventing us from coming up here in the first place, but I can't think of one. Oh, I was assuming I was opposite of making mistakes. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I am not an anything fan, except actually, you know what? If I'm an anything fan, I'm a Mariners fan, but not really. I don't think I can justify calling myself a Mariners fan. It's even more stolen valor by me. But if I was gonna be a fan of a baseball team, they would be them. Honk. Wow, she is tough. Normally, I feel like they go down a little faster. I'm glad that makes you happy. I'm glad this is happy news. Have you seen the John Boyce documentary on the Mariners? Peanuts. Peanut S-Pack. Watch that documentary. If this is your reaction to me being the degree of fan I am to the Mariners, I must implore you. Watch the John Boyce series on the history of the Seattle Mariners. Point? No, it's a little further away. I don't need to go all the way back. Is that our first flower one? I bet it was bandages in there. A real shortage of those. Woe is me for being better at the game now. Hey! Since this was the inspiration of Space Wars, I was thinking that it'd be an exciting story. Apparently, that only applies to the last scene, with the rest of it just being a sci-fi horror movie. He didn't like that when he was younger, and so it was his dream to fight back with his very own space army. That's one of the things I like about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. That's one of the things I like about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. Okay. Alright. Alright, Shimizu. Shimizu Hanako. I see. I don't know that it is too late. I don't know that it's not too late. I feel like it still might be. Yeah. And we just get the benefit of some scenes because like I haven't found the radios. I found one radio. Oh, I have a lot around me now. Not nearly enough. Actually, that's probably a good place to stop. It is just after 11 for me. And I don't want to further encourage the degradation of my sleeping habits. Speaking of too late, though. So thank you once again for joining me. This time much sooner than the gap between last one and the one before that. I'm glad we had some good conversations. We learned about baseball. We saw some aliens. And we're much better at the game. Also, it's easy mode. So, only so much betterer that I can be. Yeah, found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order after listening to the UFO radio broadcasts. And we have to listen to all of the UFO radio broadcasts. So I really don't think we meet these conditions. Yeah. Anyway. See you whenever next time is. Hopefully relatively soonish. Yeah, I do now know. I'm a little unsure how I will get to 1, then 2, then 3. Because I feel like 1's cut off for me. Or 3 is cut off for me. 1 and 2 aren't, I think. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure how to pull it off. Anyway. Future me problems. Have a good night, everybody.